So, Apollo, you know production? It's fun, isn't it?
Yeah, man, it's a bunch of fun.
Yeah, I think I've got it. So, just let me tell you, XSplit obviously has quite a lot of problems, and every time you get a new patch, something usually goes wrong with it. At this point, I've discovered over the past couple of weeks that you install... It's basically like a really, really jealous woman, right? Anytime you install anything that... It might not even be a direct competitor, yeah? It might be just something vaguely related. Basically, as long as the program's got tits, freaking thing, XSplit, gets mad and refuses to have sex with you. That's what it is.
Wow.
That's how it is. It's jealous. It's jealous.
That sucks. But did you get rid of the tits?
I think I might have, yes. I think I might have, so hopefully she should behave for the moment. Trust me, as soon as this is over, she's out. She's out. I don't even care. I'll pay the child support. I don't give a damn. She is out of here. Consider yourself lucky that you are too young to have experienced this. Anyway, we're going to be going on to the next map very shortly.
Yeah, man. We're ready.
I think it's going to be Shakuras, by the looks of it.
Yeah, Shakuras. DeMuslim's having a bit of an issue. He's having a dilemma with which map he wants to pick, but it is going to be Shakuras, so let's go ahead and load up that map right now. So just 2 seconds.
Sounds like a good plan.
And it is the ladder version, so it should be all good, and DeMuslim won't have any issues with the map, hopefully, and everything should be good.
Fantastic.
Alright, into the game we are, and let's see if he's happy.
I'm focusing my mind, I'm doing my little exercises along the lines of the... I can't even remember the name of it. I'm losing all my geek lore, it's leaking out of my head. It's really, really sad. Mentat, yes, of course, the Mentat. Perhaps some of you may remember the wonderful series by Frank Herbert. It goes by the name of Dune, in fact. It's an absolutely fantastic series of books, and indeed has been made into a movie that features Sting for no apparent reason. I don't really know why that. At the moment, I'm currently drinking the juice of Zaf, which is how my thoughts acquire speed, the lips acquire stains, the stains become a warning. It is by will alone that I set my mind in motion. What the hell is Dignitas Killer doing in here?
I have no idea. But both of these players are ready, so I guess you can kick Philippe. And then we can begin.
Is that his name, Philippe?
Yeah.
Well, there you go. I learned something new today. Goodbye, Killer. Goodbye. I love Killer, actually. I've actually met him several times, and he's awesome. We drank margaritas together in Germany, which is not usually the place that you drink margaritas, but hey.
I don't know, man.
I'll tell you for a fact it's not. It was not a particularly good restaurant. We had the Team Liquid meet up, and they don't really mix a good margarita, unfortunately. Alrighty then. I'm ready. Hopefully these guys are as well.
Yeah, they are. Everything's ready to go, Mr. Biscuit.
Fantastic.
We can begin.
Alright, let's do it. Here we go. The countdown has now begun. It has begun. And Shakuras Plateau could potentially be the final map of this series if DeMuslim isn't able to pull this back here.
And so my voice is okay now.
I hope so.
It's not crazy.
I certainly hope that too. Okay, this is black, don't worry. Ta-da! Right, that didn't drop the stream. Yes! Ha! Stupid
You
program!
win.
I triumph! I
You
triumph! Ladies and gentlemen, I bring you evil geniuses DeMuslim. He is in the orange trunks and he is playing Terran to the southwest of the Shakuras Plateau versus his opponent, Dignitas.BlinG. He is in the orange trunks and he is playing... Did I say orange twice? Did I say orange twice or did I say purple? You're gonna have to tell me.
I'm not going to answer because I wasn't listening.
Oh, great, okay, so...
automatic cruise control.
That's fantastic. We've now heard it from your mouth that you don't listen to your co-caster. There we go. Proof positive. Get the pitchforks
Not when you introduce the players.
Get the pitchforks. You might have forgotten who was playing. It's for your benefit as well.
It's okay, as long as my robot voice isn't there, I'm happy.
I
Apparently
don't...
it sounded like I was commentating from a helicopter.
Well, basically the stream sounded like Idra's Groove Shark playlist, which was unfortunate.
That sucks. But I'm back. I'm back with a new voice. I changed it.
Back once again with the ill behavior. Alright, well, let's see what DeMuslim can pull out of his bag of tricks. He's going to go barracks and the wall off right here, as you can see. In the meantime, BlinG with a straight-up gateway in his base. Nothing fancy from either to start with.
Well, BlinG's one game away from winning the entire series, and as well with the money too, so I don't think we're going to see anything too gimmicky from BlinG. I think he's just going to play straight up for the next 3 games in a row, or however many it takes. Maybe is that 4 games in a row that we're going to have to see from DeMuslim to actually pull back a win.
Yep.
Meanwhile, DeMuslim has taken gas. You know, this map is actually a very friendly map towards fast expanding, and look at DeMuslim, he throws down the supply depot as well here. And this will hold back his orbital command just a few seconds more, of course, but he's hiding the gas more importantly, and he's playing a few mind games here with Dignitas.BlinG.
Well, that really is what he needs to get back into this. He needs to gain the mental edge, and quite frankly, he does not have it right now. He is at 3 maps down in comparison to his opponent. BlinG is 1 game away. BlinG could go mass carriers the next 2 games and have no issue whatsoever. He'd still have a lead. So that is something I'd be very concerned about. Once again, DeMuslim scouting proves to be exceptional. He gets in there no problem at all. Finds everything he possibly could. And will be able to hang around for a little bit longer. No initial zealot coming out from BlinG, and BlinG is fine with putting down that assimilator and showing that to DeMuslim immediately.
I wonder if DeMuslim's going to go for a 1-1-1 build here because of the way that BlinG plays so sentry heavy. Sentries are like the worst units in the world to actually fight against that. And if we do see that style, this may actually be a very smart decision here by DeMuslim to go for this. I don't think Cloak Banshees would be the correct one because BlinG, even though he goes for very sentry heavies, still gets out a very well-timed robotics facility every single game. The engineering bay is down again, and he's basically showing every single move he did in the game before where he actually went for the command center first. And there's no way that BlinG can actually get a scout here because he's going to have to run through 4 Marines, which is pretty impossible to do. So this is definitely a smart move here by DeMuslim.
I like it. I really do like it. It's good. Switching up his strategies. I have to wonder if he's spoken in the interim to the guys from that team house. Maybe he's spoken to In Control, I suppose the team coach, you could say, and gotten a few ideas as to how to play around with his opponent. Swap around will be coming very, very shortly. As you said, Cloak Banshee is perhaps not the best idea. He doesn't really have the gas for that. He could get the cloak afterwards, but it would still kind of delay things. So it may just be, as you said, a straight-up normal Banshee play. Reactor then being added on for Marines here, and there's the Tech Lab. So yeah, it's a traditional 1-1-1.
And he's not even afraid to show it. You know, he's got the bunker down as well, and he's just like, all right, I'm on 1 base, BlinG. That's it. You defend it. So far the sentry count is at 2 and a third one building. BlinG's going to now see that he's not in the top. So I'm interested to see, will the warp gate finish in time, and will he warp in sentries before he actually gets proper scouting information? And it looks like BlinG's just going to be sitting on 3 sentries, which isn't the worst case scenario, to be honest. But there is an aggressive pylon thrown down, and there is the Banshee. There is no cloak upgrade, of course, because he is building a tank, and this is going to come down to, can BlinG defend against this 1-1-1 build? And BlinG's had a lot of experience against it. We've talked many times together on how to defend it. He warps in another sentry as well, actually. And that's a little bit surprising, to be honest. But he doesn't really need any more gas into sentries. He could throw down a Stargate right now and potentially chrono boost out a couple of Phoenixes to deal with the air threat. Or he could slap down additional gateways. But he throws down 2 more sentries, which is really interesting decision here from BlinG.
Yeah, the question is, does you mean interesting, or do you mean, oh god, what the hell is happening here? What's going to happen once this Banshee ends up getting into the base? As single Stalker versus a Banshee, you know how that goes. Needless to say, though, BlinG will be able to warp in additional units, assuming that he doesn't warp in more units at the front.
Oh. He takes to the base. This is madness.
You're damn
I know,
right
this is crazy.
What? Why?
I mean, and a robotics facility is coming down now. I wonder why he's doing this. I mean, he scouted that the bunker's there. He didn't really check the composition behind it, unless he's just kind of playing this blindly. He's got nothing to prepare for the Banshee coming in either, literally just sentries. And this play just doesn't make sense from BlinG. Did he not expect this? I mean, he might as well cancel that 3rd base because he's about to have a rocky ride of turbulence. And it's not going to be good.
No, he's already lost a bunch of probes to begin with. He's still got the probe lead because, of course, it's a case of... Is it a case of just saying, you know what the best answer to harassment is? More bases. But we've seen that in versus Protoss, like, say, a Phoenix heavy harassment Protoss, but... In this case, I have to wonder how wise this really is, because here comes DeMuslim's attack force, and it's massive.
Yeah, I mean, the only reasoning behind the third base and why to keep it, I guess, was that he could just sack his natural and send a bunch of probes to the third base and just mine there quietly under the carpet, and then come in with a flanking maneuver. But right now, here comes DeMuslim with SCVs within the army, and I have absolutely no idea how BlinG's meant to stop this.
With great difficulty would be the answer there. The siege tech isn't up, but that really doesn't matter, honestly. He's still got 3 tanks in there. He's going to be able to blow his way through the Stalkers very rapidly. The third base has now been cancelled. He knows what's coming his way. SCVs... yeah, right. I think BlinG realizes
like, he just
no.
He just read the game wrong. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, absolutely. That was... odd, to say the least.
Yeah, he just completely read it wrong. I think when he saw the bunker... I mean, he definitely saw the bunker. I checked in his vision, unless he thought that DeMuslim was just being ultra safe since 3 gateways expansion. So BlinG had the potential to throw down a couple of units and try to, you know, be aggressive towards the front of DeMuslim really fast. But he just read the game completely wrong and just got shut down.
Well, there you go. That's a bit of a problem. DeMuslim is probably thinking, well, you know what, that's easy, let's do that again. But he does close the gap right here, takes it to 4-2 in this best of 9 series. BlinG's still 1 game away from winning it. That's very curious, actually. I think I've done that once before on ladder, and I don't even play Protoss. So, yeah, that wasn't exactly the ideal solution to what just happened there. Oh well, we're going to be heading over once again to another game in this series, and the gap has been closed. Will DeMuslim be able to come back? Has BlinG lost his nerve? We'll find out very shortly, folks. Don't go anywhere.